I forgot that I was growing too. I kept looking at I kept looking at everyone else's flower until I forgot I had a garden of my own. I came across a post on Pinterest that said a flower doesn't compare itself to flower next to it. It just blooms. It really hit me hard because growing up I was always comparing myself to others, their academic achievements, beauty, family, and status in life. I've often felt insecure seeing how good other people's lives seemed while mine felt like it was at its worst. Now I've realized that we are who we are for a reason. Just like flowers, we don't all bloom at the same time or in the same way. We each have our own season, our own pace, and our own way of growing. Comparison has a strange way of stealing the joy from things that are already enough. It convinces us that we're failing, we're falling we're falling behind simply because someone else arrived first. But life was never meant to be a race with a single finish line. What is early for someone, what is early for someone else might be perfectly on time for you. I think I've spent so much of my life looking at other people's gardens that I forgot to water my own. I become so focused on what I lack that I failed to notice the quiet ways I was growing. Maybe growth isn't always loud. Maybe it isn't measured by words, numbers, or how quickly we reach our goals. Maybe it's found in the small moments when we choose to keep going, even when no one notice. There are still days when I catch myself comparing. I don't think that's something that disappears overnight. Healing isn't a straight path, and neither is growth. But each time I remember the flower, I remind myself that blooming isn't a competition. No flower apologizes for blooming in spring while another waits until autumn. Neither is late. They are simply following the season they were given. Perhaps that's what I want to learn, to stop asking why my life doesn't look like someone else's and start appreciating the life that's slowly unfolding before me. Because if I keep measuring my journey against everyone else's, I'll miss the beauty of becoming who I was always meant to be. After all, flowers don't bloom to outshine one another. They bloom because that's what they simply were created to do.